as many years as we've hunted and been around elk, we haven't actually heard this one that many times. And so we've heard it, but we know how it sounds. And so this is usually going on a little bit further into the month of September, probably closer from the 15th to the end of the month. It just depends on the area you're in. When a cow's coming into heat, they don't have calendars, so it just happens. So when that's happening though, this is an excellent call to call in bulls. We've actually taken bulls using this call with bow and arrows by making these particular sounds right here.
Now that cow will make any kind of noise possible. She just rattles them off, and for a long time sometimes, until a bull either comes and grabs her up or something else happens. She'll keep doing that call until she has been noticed.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll just bugle. He'll scream at those at those cow calls. And basically what he's doing is he's telling her to come to him. Anytime you use a cow call of any kind, I don't care if it's a hyper hot, a social one where you're just dinging through the woods, or the excited, anytime you get a response from a bull, he is trying to call that cow in every single time. He is not just saying, oh, I'm over here, you're over there. No, he's trying to call that cow in, because there's a lot, in most cases, bull may have a cow or 2 or 15 or 20.
Don't leave them all just for this one single cow over
That's
here.
right. He's got 15 over here. Why should he leave to hook this one up? So he's asking her, almost demanding her, to get over there.
Yeah, when he answers that call, it's going to be a noticeable call. He's not just going to be doing that locator bugle. It's going to be a scream most of the time, telling that cow that he wants her to come. And what you would do is get as close as you could, just like you usually do, or with any situation, and give some more cow calls and get ready for a setup also, because it's probably going to be fast. And he'll try to swipe that cow up and get back to his harem.
Yeah, depending on the cover or the terrain, whatever you have, this is a fast action type call. When you start getting answers with that call, you want to act quickly. It may be 350 yards away, depending on the terrain, like I said. But don't worry about noise with your feet and hitting brush and getting over there as fast as you can.
You can even make noise while running over there. He wants to hear that cow coming.
Yeah, and hearing the thump, I don't know if you can hear it there, but I mean, just run over there. He's assuming the cow's running right in. We've had that happen to us. I mean, so many times we couldn't even tell you.
Many times. You hear that elk coming before you ever see it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all crashing and running and stopping, you know, and he assumes, hey, here comes the cow, all right. I mean, that's what he's thinking. And, boy, you get in there and you stop, like Paul said, about as close as you can get, maybe 70, 75 yards. One of us will stay back doing the calling. Yeah, if you got the cover, you don't want him to see you. And you got to be careful when you run in, because
you're hunting savvy.
Yep. You might have a bull there with 11 cows, and there's a lot of eyes looking for you. So when you run through there, make sure you stay with the cover. Even if they see movement, you can fool an elk's eyes any day of the week, and his ears, but you'll never fool his nose. So make sure you run into the wind. Like Paul says, you got to have some elk hunting savvy, some skills. Be smart, move right at them though.
Never stand up, running in like you don't know what you're doing. Keep down low and keep under where maybe they might be able to see you. And get next to something when you stop. Don't just stop in the middle of a clearing or anything.
Yep, get next to it or in front of it. Never get behind thinking you need all the breakup, because when you do, and you put yourself in that spot, 9 times out of 10, that bull comes right on through or right there, and you're trying to shoot through bushes and brush, but boy, you're covered good, but you got no shooting lanes.
Many experiences like that also. Well, us taking other people out. That happens
it's the biggest mistake people make.
85% of the time. Somebody will run up there, and they're hidden good, and they can get close to the elk, but there's nothing for them to do. They sit behind branches, you can't pull your bow back. Always get in front of your cover.
Yes.
That's very, very important.
To the side, so that you have everything with your full range, no problem. And believe me, it doesn't take much. I mean, we've had elk come in where we are standing in an opening like we are right now. Literally come in this close to us with not a tree, not a rock, nothing, as long as we didn't move. We'd have some face camo on, of course, but we've had elk walk by us so close that you could almost reach out and touch them. And I mean, even 25 yards out there, 20 yards feels like you can reach out and touch them when an animal that big comes in that close. And they do. I mean, they'll walk right by as long as you don't move, wind's in your favor. You'll usually get time to draw, even if they come in so quick that you haven't been able to. Just be patient. And at this time, like we said, usually the caller stays back, the shooter's up front, and he can usually see what's going on at times. And if he can see that, he'll try to divert the elk's attention
that's a very good
in
situation.
another direction, so that gives him or whoever's up there time to draw and shoot and take a shot at the elk.
Also from experience.
Oh yeah.